Hi guys, and welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. Today I will be doing your love readings for the new year. These are love readings. This will be for the entire year of what is it? Oh, yeah, of 2020. I'm sorry, my kids had to remind me of what I was drawing for. So these are love readings. It seems to be the most popular readings that I do. So what I will do, and we'll do full on love reading. But the first sign that I'm going to start out with is Virgo. And the reason is because I don't think that I did a Virgo love reading for November to December. This is for 2020. However, I will tell you guys that I'm not putting timestamps on these, so it is what it is. I still will be doing my month-to-month readings, just whenever I can get them in. I have been I've been really, really busy working full-time, actually working every single day, pretty much. This is probably the only free weekend. Oh God, look at me. This is the only free weekend I've had. So again, this first one is for, what is it? What did I say, Virgo?
Yeah.
Alright. Virgo. Alright, Virgo. This is your love reading. And I'm going to go in order after Virgo, you guys. I just don't know any other way to do it. That's my preference. So after Virgo will be Libra. All right. Let's see. All right, give me just a moment to concentrate. Trying to adjust the camera so you guys can see. Alrighty. Okay, so I feel mostly the vibration around my solar plexus. Let's see what happens. I don't know if you're able to see all of these, but we're going to figure it out. The camera, we're going to figure that out here in a second. Alright, so the first card that we have out for the month of January is going to be the Ace of Swords upright. Okay, this is telling us that you are getting straight to the point. It's the beginning of something new, but in a certain sense, you are using your head. You're using logic. It's the beginning of something new. You're using your head when making decisions. So there may be something that you're doing that was manifesting that you're using your head on. The next one we have is the Queen of Staves upright. So this to me is your energy for sure in a certain aspect. Right now you are queen, and you're the Queen of Staves, and she's regal. She's maybe it's a wealth that you're manifesting, because the Queen is sitting real pretty. She's, excuse me guys, drop something. She's living life. She's comfortable in her surroundings. She is exactly where she wants to be and offers nothing but stability. She's using her intelligence. She's clever. She inspires action. So it's something that you're manifesting. There may be a business venture or something that you are involved in and you're like the brains behind it. But whatever it is doing really well for you. I feel strongly that with all of these cards and the way that they're looking, really like the first at least 5 months are really going to be good, because the next month, let's see, January, March is going to be great. It's all about fulfillment. You are overflowing. So I think whatever it is that you're manifesting, that emotionally it's extremely fulfilling. Like there's nothing more fulfilling than what it is that you are applying yourself to. The next month we have April. We have you being focused. As you can see, it is the Eight of Pentacles. But for me, it's like she's focused on one, but has many options. So not only is it one pentacle that she's focused on, that she's creating, but there are many options. So, and pentacles or coins always represents money to me. So there's something that you're doing that you're focused on, and it could be creating a very strong revenue, or you're focused on that one thing that generates something. But what you don't really realize is that you have many options to do many different things. All right. January, February, March, April, May. So May, you are like Mary. You're good. Life is good. And you feel good. I don't think there's really anything that I have to clarify, but just that you're happy. There's nothing else that, I mean, right now, with the way the reading is going, there's nothing else. It's like this sense of stability, like things are really, really in a good place, better than they ever have been. It also represents, Six of Staves also represents victory and honor. So there's something that you have, I think, been working towards that has brought you some type of victory. Okay, so in the month of June, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June. So in the month of June, it shows power in the reverse. So maybe there's a release. Like maybe you've been holding really tight on something and you've been focused on controlling that. But I think because you're so focused and things are going so good, there may be a release of power. This is also represented as the Chariot, which represents like a Cancer energy. So also in a certain sense, there could be some type of travel involved. However, this is in the reverse. So this could also be read as a loss of power, like you lost control maybe of something. So at this point in this card, where she's being led by the cats, or the cats are leading, or I'm sorry, she's in control of the Chariot with the cats. She's in control of these cats. But I think, and here I'll show you guys the card. It's this one in reverse. But because it's in reverse, I feel like the cats are more in control. It's like they're driving her. So you need to be really careful, and it might be two things that are involved. There are two different elements to this situation that are involved in this, or this loss of power, or this relinquish of power. All right, but it doesn't matter, because guess what? You get right back on your game come July. Yes, July is a good month for you because you're refocused. The Princess of Swords is all about being focused, cutting away what isn't necessary, moving things out of the way, or there's no obstacles that actually stand in the Princess of Swords way. Then, let's see, July. This is August. August, which is also your month, Virgo. It shows here the King of Cups in the upright. So I have a feeling that if there is a relationship that is started here in March that is bringing you a lot of emotional fulfillment, I can tell you that your emotional stability come August is going to be better than ever. You're really in a great place, and this person is your king. It's like you're the queen and here's the king, and there's loyalty with this king. Also, this could be read as you being emotionally stable. Then the Three of Pentacles, August, September. So I would say this is definitely also your energy in a certain aspect, because this is an earth sign. This is the Three of Pentacles, which means the beginning of a new venture. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So there may be, again, to me, this is saying that there's a lot of new beginning. There's two new beginnings in something. So you're getting straight to the point. You're focused. Your money is it's like the beginning of something new. So I don't know if you decided to take something else on, or if you planted a new seed as far as revenue, maybe a new job. But then we also have the Prince of Swords in reverse. So Virgo, you might want to be careful, because there could be a lack of communication. Hence why December you may be in your head, or there may be many options for you emotionally. There may be options as far as December is concerned. So closing of the year, there may be some offers that are coming towards you, Virgo. It wouldn't surprise me if there are suitors that are coming your way. Just make sure that you're communicating. You definitely want to approach November in the upright, even though that this is in the reverse. And just be wary of people and their emotions and the lack of them not expressing themselves to you. That, to me, is something to think about, because this is in the reverse. So what we're going to do is we are going to clarify some of these things. This is actually a really great reading, Virgo. The only thing I'm really concerned about is June. I think I feel like there's more clarification on June. And I think it's interesting that I felt the vibration more around my solar plexus, which is good, because that's an area where you are using, it's like your gut. So you're using, what your feelings. So your head is, it sends signals to your gut, and your gut is the feeling that you get. That's why they call it a gut feeling. And so I believe that you're really using your intuition to the highest, but I'm not really sure what this power is about. So let's figure that out. The power in reverse. Let's see here. Oh, there's no support. So there's something, this is the moon in reverse. So there's something that's not being supportive. Let's clarify. Oh, no new beginning. So, this is very interesting. No balance. Wow. Okay. Now you're going to protect. Okay. So in January, let me scoot this down. So in January, listen to me. In June, there, because of the relinquish of power, there's lessons that have to be learned. I don't know if you let somebody take over something or a project that you may have been working on, but whatever the deal is, there is a lack of support, especially if you're a female and you're a Virgo. There's going to be a lack of support, and that's not good, because whoever it is that you're dealing with is not really supporting this dream of yours or whatever it is that you're supposed to have the power of, which makes it very difficult for there to be a beginning of something. So the word beginning is in the reverse. This is also known as the Fool. So it's like you're not really moving towards what is meant for you in the right way. Okay? And then the cause of that is balance in the reverse. So there's an imbalance with, whatever it is that you're trying to look for support from. And as a result, you go into protective mode. So even though this card has all these daggers, it's really her protection. So there's lessons to be learned. And I think because of the relinquish of power, that you are going to be very protective. And that's probably why you have the Princess of Swords come July, because Virgo, you have to get refocused again. It's like whatever happened, it hurts you, and so this is all about protecting and healing. Like you are in a healing mode right here. Something happened. Like there was a lack of support for something, and it could be somebody that you were involved with, or maybe you didn't see eye to eye on something. I don't really see that this has to do with a love relationship. I think this has to do more business wise. So this could be a job related situation where you may have applied for something like a better position, or maybe it was a business venture that you were thinking about and you didn't get the support that you wanted. And support could also mean that you may have started a business and it just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. But the thing about it is that you may have taken a loss and that hurt you. However, you are in a healing mode because you're focused again. And then there's that emotional stability or the new love that could be coming in. But honestly, I think that this August vibe is about emotional stability. We know that the King is very emotionally stable. And then, of course, the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Coins, that's, of the creation of a business venture. And then see right after that, the beginning of something new. So I think that, you have a really great reading. Let's go ahead and clarify why that there is a lack of communication in this. What is going on with, please clarify the Prince of Swords for us for the month of November. Please clarify November for us. Okay, so it's something that you're emotionally not satisfied with. You knocked over all three of those cups, but you still have 2 cups full, and it's like you're not satisfied. You're not even paying attention to the 2 cups that are full. You're just not even into it. Yeah, so there is something, possibly a heartbreak. Let's clarify the 3. So there's a fight. Please clarify the thought. Oh, and you're not going to be coming together with something on somebody. All right. All right. So when I look at this, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so even though you got the 5, let's move this out the way. And let me direct this to where we can see this a little bit better. So right here where you have the Prince in November in the reverse for the lack of communication, I think that's because there may be somebody that you are dealing with, not business-wise, but as far as your heart is concerned. And either he's not speaking up or you're not speaking up, but whichever way it is, however they're coming at you, like it's something that you're not happy with. Or it could be that there are options and you're not satisfied with those 3 options, but you're not paying attention to the other 2 options. Or this 2 of Cups is you and the person that you should be paying attention to, but you're just so upset, you're irritated about something. Okay, heartbreak. So there may be a situation where, like a third party situation, where somebody is going to be getting cut. Somebody's not going to be in a situation with you. Whether they eliminate you or you eliminate them, there is heartbreak. For sure. Also, there's a fight behind this. 5 of Staves in the upright. So there is a fight. It's just, y'all are just, whoever it is just arguing and fighting with you for no reason. And you guys can't come together. There is no union between the 2 of you. You all are not going to be coming together as a union, at least not in this situation. And they're not seeing you as love. This is like, it's like you're walking away. Like, whatever, I'm still going to drink my cup, out of my cup, even though it's in reverse. Like, and I'm moving on. And as you can see, she's by herself, but it's like no love. And it's in reverse. And with that, there ends up communication, which is the 8 of Staves. This is where the communication comes in. And maybe that 8 of Staves, where the communication is coming in, is you understanding in December that maybe there's some things that you need to sort out in your head, or that, there are options. It doesn't necessarily say that there's one option, but there's some options. And I think that I think that that's kind of pretty accurate for, and even this could mean overindulging. So there's something that you even could be possibly overindulging, like too much daydreaming. It's like you need to get your head out of the clouds. That's really what this particular card is her head in the clouds. Like she's thinking too much. So get out of your head. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's figure out. So for these are general readings. Even though I said this was love, I just read it how I see it. So I can tell in this reading that you're really, really focused on your coins and on yourself and cutting out the bullshit and actually healing. And I think that this situation in June is related to indirectly, I think this is 2 different situations, but even though this is 2 different situations, it has to do with you. So it has to do with the same person, but 2 separate situations. So be on the lookout, possibly June, or within the year, that there be something, 2 different situations with 2 different people that's happening. I think one has to do with business, and one has to do with a lover or lovers. But I can tell that you guys aren't going to see eye to eye. However, the 8 is in the upright, so it could mean that there is going to be communication, but whatever it is, it's coming fast. So, something to think about. I would like to know, though, what Virgo is in their head about. Let me go over here. Let me go back over here and read the story. Okay, so you do have strength in the upright. It's the overall energy. Yeah. When I read this story, this is so much about you focusing on your career. This is mostly going to be about you. I mean, I think that there will be options, but I also think that you're just so focused on 2020 about getting your coin. You know, there's not really much else that you're going to be too much focused on. I don't think you're going to have time so much for anything else. And I actually could even read it as that somebody is jealous, maybe because you are not coming together with them the way that they want you to. And that may be the heartbreak. It's not necessarily that it's a third party. It's just that it's not coming together the way they wanted it to. But it's your life, Virgo. So just be aware of that. It is your life. So let's go ahead and see what's up for more clarification for love for the month, for the next year, for 2020. All right, so the King of Wands. Oh, so somebody's going to be trying to give it to you. Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords. So you're using your head and your intuition, getting straight to the point. But you got the King at the very beginning of the reading for as far as clarifying love. And yeah, you're going to be doing it. Oh, wow. So you got the Three of Pentacles again. And this is interesting because you got the Queen of Staves in February, but you got the King of Wands in March. So as much as he's giving it to you, you're going to be giving it back to him. And as a result, this is going to end up as the Three of Pentacles. Okay? And as you can see, they're not even though they're kissing and loving each other, what I think is interesting about this card is he's holding her not as a baby, and he's not, penetrating her, but he's just like, come here into my arms. And she's curled up in the fetal position, so there's some nurturing that's really going to be happening for Virgo in the month of February. That is the month of love. Okay. This one always gets me. Four of Chalices. Okay. On top of the Ace of Cups. So as far as love, I just think that you need to watch your back. This card actually represents something completely different, but I'm so confused about this card. It's like scissors. And scissors, the way that they're talking to each other, it's like, almost like there's some backstabbing, but there's something that's drawing them to this situation, but then there's money involved. But then you have the chalice that the bird is drinking from. So it's very weird. It's hard for me to read this card. I never know where to go with this. And I always just take it like as if there's somebody behind the scenes discussing something. And I get something that isn't quite right. And it may be because you are so emotionally fulfilled for the month of March. All right. Five of Pentacles. So this one is like, I think the violin of love is what it is. This card actually very much represents love. As you can see, all the roses, the violin, which plays some of the sweetest music, and they're just embracing each other. They're loving each other. So not only are you going to be focused, but there is a strong energy. It could be a fire energy, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that you could be dealing with. But it's like Pentacle. So right now, again, it's like you're focused on your money. The Tower. So there's going to be a Tower moment. And this is very interesting because the Six of Staves represents like victory. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Tower. And so usually in Tower moments, it's like when everything crashes down. But I think what this is saying is that there is going to be a Tower moment, but you're going to walk away from this situation victoriously. Like there's nothing that's going to be able to rock you. Like you're good on this. The next card is the Moon. Okay, so the Moon has to do with illusion. Okay. And this is actually Pisces. So there is something very deep in emotion. And I think that maybe this situation where you thought that there was going to be some type of support, there isn't. And like we said, there's an imbalance. You know, like there's a lesson that you have to learn. There's not going to be a new beginning. There's no support. And you're losing power. There was a loss of power or control of something. And I think that that was due to an illusionment of there was an illusion of something. Okay. All right, Ten of Chalices. Ten of Chalices is very, in normal tarot, it would represent, you know, the completion or total fulfillment. But it's like this person is walking away and she's, in this, I wouldn't necessarily say he's walking away. I feel like she's telling him to fetch something for her. So, like, she's good. And I feel like he's walking off to go get her more of what she wants. And in July, you are very focused. So I think emotionally, there is some great fulfillment in whoever this person is that is going to be in your life. And I still feel like it's the same energy. It's bringing you like completion, some goodness. Ooh, King of Chalices. Oh my gosh. Okay. So King of Chalices on top of King of Cups. And it's King of Cups on King of Cups. So I've never had this happen. I've never drawn this way. So this is very interesting to me. So to me, this is saying that this energy that this person has, this loved one, he is very stable and he is loyal to you. He is loyal almost to a fault. And you can see in this card, it's like the woman at his feet. And he's just like, I dare you to walk up on me. I dare you to say something. I'm the King of Chalices. And not only that, I don't read these cards in reverse. They're all read in the upright. So there's something that's telling us that whoever this is that is coming, that is in your life, is very emotionally stable. And they are definitely loyal. There's loyalty. Yeah. What's that Kendrick Lamar song, DNA? I got loyalty and royalty running in my veins. I got something about his DNA. Because like being a king is in his DNA. So whoever this is, they happy. But then you've got the Knave of chalices. Two to go with, what is this? July, August, September. So there's somebody that isn't happy about the person that you are with, and they are jealous. Not only that, but you are actually creating a home with this person. So there are people that are jealous about this situation. This could be even a marriage. Woo! All right. And then we have the Three of Chalices. This is so much seduction. And there are a lot of chalices on here. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 4 months we've got emotions running really high. And so to me, this card is saying that there is something very pleasing, like this person just really knows how to touch you and love you the right way. This is amazing, and it's the beginning of something new. 3 of Cups, you know, just be careful, because sometimes the 3 of Cups could represent a third party situation. So this also could read as you finding out about somebody else. If this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but there could be a situation where you find out that the person that you're with is actually loving somebody else. And this could be their energy pleasing them, but it really doesn't matter, because you're at the beginning of something new anyway. All right, and the next one is 9 of Swords. So again, it's an energy where you know, somebody is definitely, somebody's doing something. Let's go to the next card. Justice. All right, so at the end of that month, there is justice. So I think that there's a situation, there's something with this right here. The last 4 months of 2020, there is something that either has made somebody very jealous, and you and your lover are very pleasing to each other, or this is a situation where it's a third party situation, is which what we saw here because of the lack of communication. Now generally, 9 of Swords in a regular tarot would represent that there is some pain going on, like somebody just, like you didn't, oh man, just like being stabbed in the back. 9 of Swords regularly would mean insomnia, like worry, like you're worried about something, like there's something that you need to look more closely at, there's some anxiety about a situation. And the 3 of Cups is like celebrating, okay, but it could also mean third party situation. But in this, it's a situation where somebody is being very much pleased. You know, like this person, I have a feeling that this energy is more about you being with somebody and somebody else being upset about that. Like this person knows how to touch you, and then in November they really know how to caress you, like it's something. But whichever way it goes, we've got the card of Libra, which is showing us justice. And justice in a regular tarot would say to us that it's like finding favor. Like as if there's like, you're gonna find justice, like there's something. And I really think that this justice has to do with this lack of communication situation, like where there's no satisfaction, you guys are fighting, there's something. But whatever is said, gets said, quick, fast, in a hurry. But as far as your lover is concerned, I feel like almost, and I hate to say this, but you need to be careful, because I could read this a different way. Again, I'm going back to that situation where, let's see, back in July, this person is walking away, but they represent themselves, or they're represented as the King of Cups. So they're very stable emotionally. This is loyalty and, you know, all those kind of things. But it's something that somebody is not happy about. Like, I don't know if you moved on, Virgo, but this could be that you moved on and the person that you moved on from is very jealous, and they know how to treat you right, do you right. And you're gonna, whatever it is, in December of the year, this is gonna come around, so you don't have to worry, like, because the justice happens. So no matter what, you're gonna get your justice. You're gonna get your what you're supposed to have. All right, let's clarify the wisdom. Please show us the wisdom for the year. Please show us the wisdom for the year. So I'm feeling the vibrations down my arms, so it's something. Virgo, show us the wisdom for the year. So in January, Son of Earth. So that's definitely your sign. So there's something new that you're starting, but whatever the case may be, you are very focused, and apparently it's going to create, it's the beginning of a new wealth. This child is actually clothed very well. It's Native American Indian. So this is saying to us that something new that's beginning, and it's going to be fruitful. All right, so you got the Fool in the upright, and it's called Clown, but this card actually represents taking off your mask and being the real you. So this would be important. This is the path of wisdom. So, you know, you need to really focus on being yourself. And then Two of Air. So there is somebody that you're going to be coming together with. And maybe even if you don't come together with somebody, there's going to be inner peace. Yeah, I can feel it. Wow. Not only did you get inner peace, you got your earth, you got your sign, Virgo. And the next card is inner order. So you understand that there is a certain order to things. You're such an earthy soul anyway. That's how you operate anyway, is through order. Endurance. So this is going to be really important. You're going to have to learn to be more endurant, or use your endurance during the month of January, February, March, April, May. And see, that's where you also have your tower moment with your lover or a lover. But whichever it goes, I think the endurance, the wisdom is that you used your endurance to overcome your tower moment, is what that is. That's something special about you, Virgo. And the next one is Mother of Earth. So it is something that you are nurturing, that you're loving, and it shows abundance. You know, this is definitely you, Mother of Earth. So after, or because of all this, because of these lessons that you had to learn, and you realize that, you're losing power, or your loss of power of something, and, you learning that you have to heal because there was an illusion of something. You are nurturing something new. Also, in July, you have spirit guide. So definitely, this is your spirit guide. Listen to God. Listen to your intuition. Your head is connected to your gut. So whatever it is that feeling is that you can't process in your mind, definitely listen to your intuition. Wow. So this speaks volumes to me. On this King of Cups, we also have Four of Earth, which is security. So I think that this person, where you got the king on top of a king, this person is definitely going to be secure, for sure. This is like a go situation. Whoever this person is, they're good. Wow. The next one is oppression. So whatever this situation is that's got somebody so upset, you're going to have to be careful, because you also got the Ten of Fire, which is oppression, and you got it in the upright. So you want to make sure that this isn't you getting upset because of a situation that happened, because this will put you in an oppressive state, and that's not healthy at all. Let's see, September, October, Nine of Earth. So it doesn't matter because you come back strong. Accumulation. So there are things that are going to be accumulating for you. This is really a great reading. Wow. So even after all the fight and everything, guess what? You got the Two of Water, the Lovers. So there is something special that's happening. And then you got Five of Air in December. So the Lovers in the upright could represent a couple of things, but it's two things coming together to be one. It's two waterfalls flowing into one. But the biggest thing is the path of wisdom is telling us that you can't be scared. So in December, don't be scared. Just, take it one day at a time, and you got this. Wow. You are so wow, this is a good reading. I almost wish it was mine, because your money look good, girl. Normally, I would pull for this, but because there are not that many cards within the Oracle deck, we're going to go straight to my favorite Oracle deck, which is the Dream Oracle. It goes straight to the point as far as I'm concerned. Straight to the point. So what Oracle cards are, it's just it's just more clarification on the wisdom. All we did, see these cards right here that I've got laid on top, these are clarifying cards, but I use them as far as the path of wisdom is concerned. I only do actually one kind of spread when I'm reading from month to month. It's a 7-card draw, and generally this has just strictly to do with the course of action as far as the wisdom goes. And usually it just clarifies, because there is no, whether it's upright or in the reverse, there is no negative. These cards always, the Vision Quest always read as positive. So let's go ahead and get the Oracle to really, the Oracle, or the overall advice is what I call it. I'm kind of getting chills, guys. This is such a crazy reading. Feeling the energy, it's high. Ocean. Go with the flow. Go with your glow. X. Reunite with lost aspects of your soul. So this could be a situation where you might be reuniting with your ex. And the ocean. So January, ocean. So something that have to do with the flow of water. Animal. Embrace your wild side. So, wow, fire. Take responsibility of your power. So that way you don't lose power in June. Flood. Express your emotions. Definitely. That's how you're going to win this anyway. Whatever it is, whatever you're going to seek victory over, it's because of your endurance, but it's because you're going to be expressing your emotions, and that's important, Virgo. Transition. So you're going to be learning from this situation, this whole moment of disillusionment and where you have to go into healing. You're going to learn, and it's going to send you into a transition. Release attachments. It says release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. Wow. Elevator. Rise above. So this is definitely goes along with the princess staying focused. Award. Accept well-earned praise in August. Church, temple, and mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority for September. And I definitely agree with that. You got to follow whatever it is spiritually. Home. You do need to be focused on home. And that's very interesting because this is the beginning of something new. You've got the Three of Chalices where there's a lot of love going on. There's a huge there's an accumulation of something. It says home. Come home to reside where your soul resonates. Oh, I'm sorry. It says come home to the residence of your soul. So there may be situations that have to do with your house and church, maybe your spirituality. These things are right next to each other. Doesn't surprise me. Celebrity. Ooh, November. Shine like the star that you are. So people are seeing you. There's something that you overcame for sure in this situation, and you are the one who ends up having the lover. And people are gonna see you shining in this situation, you and whoever else, or maybe it's just you on your own. People are gonna see that. And music is in December. Sing the song of your soul and dance to a unique rhythm. So do you. Music is gonna be a thing in your life. You're really gonna be embracing the music. All right, Virgo, that was your reading for 2020. I will be posting again soon. Well, these readings tend to take a lot out of me. So if this reading resonated with you, great. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. This is for entertainment purposes, although, respect the people that do respect the intuitive. Not all intuitives are right. I've been known to be wrong. So, just stay focused, you guys. That's really the main thing. Focus on yourself. Focus on your new money. Focus on this king that's coming in. Oh my gosh. That's why he's going to like you. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's about. He's in love with you because you are just that shit, man. You're going to be growing. Man, there's some things that's going to be happening for you, Virgo. All right. Thank you for watching Butterfly Box 78. Follow me on Instagram. There will be a website that will come up soon that'll have manifestation boxes for sale. I've given away these as gifts and people love them. Apparently they've been really working for them. just recently I gave one to my client, and she said that she was trying to manifest. It was a money, she considered it a money box. She said she hadn't even put anything in it, and she just looks at it, and it's a reminder for her. And she said that the money is just flowing in. So, really, it's not the box itself. It is, however, your thought process. And so sometimes unconsciously we focus on things that we are trying to manifest. And just always make sure to give praise to whoever it is that, as far as your spirituality is concerned. Just always give thanks and praise, because at the end of the day, even though we have free will and we are in control, these things that we do, these tangibles and these things that we do get, we just should just be so thankful for, So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful 2020, and thank you so much for watching the Butterfly Box.